There is difference between men at work and God at work. Listen, when man is at work, one or two things can stop him from working. But when God is at work, no one can stop him. He is the Genesis of all Genesis and the Omega of all Omega. With him I am covered. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Poverty is not just a cost, not just a disease, but a criminal offense. Listen, this is a super story season 2. Now, hear me. There was a young man who initially lived happily with his wife until poverty came their way, changed the man's name and color, turned their happiness upside down, and made the man's name an object of mockery and a headline of every magazine and newspaper front page. Listen, but in his case, the reverse was the case. This young man became a confused element, knowing not his left and right as a result of frustration. And they came, and the man said to himself, Tane, Obalo Jala, Obukoji Jala, would it not be better for me to die than to live? He said, Aton and Abo, his landlord came and threw him out of the house because of rentage. And the man said, well, let the will of God be done. He advised himself. The man went out to borrow some money from his friend to start up a business, which the friend agreed to give, but with a condition, which is a collateral. And the man said, Talent, I have nothing to give as a collateral. And the friend said, I thought you have a wife. Yes, Mr. Man answered. And the friend said, then use what you have to get what you want. Give me your wife as a collateral and pay back after 6 months. Failure to do so, your wife become my wife. Listen, another my head Nagarawa. Conclusively, the man used his wife as a collateral for 75,000 naira. After 4 months, the man returned with the money, but the wife refused to return home with her husband because of enjoyment. Finally, a year later, the man bounced back like Obededom and become a billionaire. Who laugh last, laugh best. My fans, home and abroad, because he, Jesus, lives, we can face tomorrow. We cannot go on music. The brothers of Joseph wrote him off. Why God write him off? Listen, Penina, Hannah's co-wife run her down, but God run her up and gave her a prophet. King Darius passed a death sentence on Daniel. Why God passed a living sentence on him? Now, who will say that we say a thing, and it will come to pass when God refused to endorse a signature? Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Saul was still on the throne as the king of Israel when David was installed the king of Israel and coronated. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. answer today, because I can see him taking me somewhere. So don't mock at us, because the liver can fall tomorrow. Daddy, no evil wind shall blow across the way, and may you have more gray hair than your great grandfather. Wait, Evangelist song. What's that rolling nana? Because he lives out that face tomorrow. Oh, no, the remote control for LG television cannot work for Samsung television. Listen, you cannot operate my life. Kiji, the manual of my life is with God and not with you. Come once again. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. You can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. Because he lives. Oh no, you I can face tomorrow. Because he lives. Because he lives. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. You can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. You can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I said because Jesus lives. I can face tomorrow. I said because Jesus lives. I can face tomorrow. You can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. Mrs. Liziopa, follow Kings and Africa. My brother Tom, the power that causes the sun to rise and set belong to man and belong to God and not man.